Right, maybe this one will work a little better. We can get some confirmation from YouTube that we are live. Ooh. What do we got here? Are we live? YouTube doesn't want to say that I'm live or not. Let's see. Okay, well, I guess we are live. Right on, right on. So what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're going to play some Road to the Show here, and we're going to do it live. So let's get into this first one. We're going to be back home against the Reds for 3 games, but first, we got to do some training. Let's see if there's anything that'll actually net me something besides clutch. And yeah, we'll just do the T-drills. Why the heck not? 4 points is 4 points. And here we go into this 3-game series. A lot of fire in the Cardinals lineup. Holy mackerel. All right, we'll take that. We'll see if I can duplicate the home run hitting I've been doing in pretty much every series this past week. So, top of the first, runner on first, 2 away. 1 and 2 count for Ron Church, who's standing in against Cooper Hierpa. Here's the windup and the pitch from Hierpa. And it's a shot into left or right center field. We're going to throw to third. We're going to get the third out at third. Yeah, buddy. Oh, no, he's in there safely despite the throw being on the money. Oh, man. Well, bottom of the first, we come back to it. Cardinals are up 1-0. We kept the Reds from scoring. There's a runner on first, nobody out. Julian Aguilar on the mound for the Reds. He hits 93 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick, though. Even his sinker only tops out at 89. First pitch, and a swing and a miss at a 2-seamer just off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Aguilar. And we foul away a sinker right below the knees. He is peppering the outside of the zone here so far. 0-2 pitch on the way. Come on, big guy. Ooh, up and in with it, a 2-seamer. That's an easy take. 1-2 the count for me. Come on, big guy. In the zone with one of these if you could. That would be great. Well, that's not it. 2-seamer inside at the knees. 2-2 the count. And you had me on the ropes, and now you're making it easy for me here. And there we foul away a circle change just off the outside corner. Still no pitches technically in the zone. And I still have a 2-2 count. Next pitch. And we foul away a circle change that was above the knees on the inner third. That one is actually in the zone, and it's in my cold zone at that. 7th pitch of the at-bat now in the bottom of the first. And there's one into shallow center. It's a little blooper. We'll take that. Runner from first is going for third. He's in there safely. All right, we got runners on the corners. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Top of the second, Cardinals up 2-0. Sal Stewart is at the plate for the Reds. He's hitting .305 on this season. He's got a 1-2 count. The base is empty and nobody out. Cooper Hierpa kicks and deals. It's a shot into shallow center. We're there to make the play. That's the first out in this half of the inning. Moving on to the bottom of the third. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. 2-0 lead for the Cardinals now. Runner on first, 1 away. Let's see what I can do against Julian Aguilar this time around, as it took 7 pitches to get through the first at-bat. First pitch this time around is a 2-seamer right down Broadway. We pop it up for the third baseman on the infield grass. Dang it. Bottom of the 5th, I'm back at the plate again. It's a 5-0 lead for the Cardinals. I'm 1 for 2 on the day. George Owens now on the bump for the Reds. There's 2 outs, nobody on. Owens hits 94 on his 4-seamer, 90 on the 2-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Well inside with that 4-seamer. It's a 1-0 count. I've already got 47 hits on the season, and we are still in the month of April. Wow. We foul away a 4-seamer also off the inside corner. 1-1 the count. I was hoping that was going to be a slider, man. That would have been great if it was. 1-1 pitch from Owens. And we send one to the right side. Second baseman reaches out and grabs that one. It's a soft liner to him, and that retires the side. 5 innings complete in St. Louis, and the Cardinals are up 5-0. All right, bottom of the 7th. It's now an 8-1 ball game. Cardinals putting it on here. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Franz Ridgway now on the mound for the Reds. He hits 95 on the sinker, 99 on the cutter, 92 on the slider. Wow. First pitch from him. Ripped right to the second baseman. That'll be a 4, 6, and 3 double play. And that retires the side. Again, the old Cracker Jack just not working for me there. What a bummer. Moving on. We're going to fast forward to the end of the game. Apparently, 8-4 is going to be the final score. Abner Uribe is going to get the save. Number 12 on the season for him. Cooper Hirpa improves to 3-1. Aguiar falling to 0-5 on the year. Wow. And the Cardinals' hot streak continues. We are 23-7 on the season already. Wow. We're going to move on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. All right, top of the first, runner on second, nobody out. Willie Ortiz standing in for the Reds. He's hitting .373 on the season. 2-2 the count for him with Orlando Chavez on the bump. Here's the windup and the pitch. Could it be a fly him out, throw him out double play? Well, there's the fly him out part into left center. We'll get a glove on that. Throw will go to third. It's on the money, and it will be in time. Just like that, 2 outs and nobody on here in the top of the first after that fly him out, throw him out double play. All right, boss battle challenge for me, as I'm standing in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on, no score. And Chase Burns is the man on the mound for the Reds. I'm not going to get greedy here. I'm just going to try to get on base. Burns hits 98 on his 4-seamer, though, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him, and we send one down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play. 1 pitch is all it takes for the final out in the bottom of the first. That looks like Burley. What's he doing on the Reds, man? That's just rude. All right, another boss battle challenge as I'm back at the plate again against Chase Burns. It's the bottom of the fourth, still no score. I want to get on base. I'm not going to get greedy here. First pitch of this at-bat from Burns. Well outside with that 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. My 38 RBIs is still enough to lead the team and the National League so far. 1-0 pitch from Burns. And we foul away a changeup right on the inside corner just above the knees. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. There's one ripped into right field. But the right fielder's there to make the play again. Oh, another F9. Yeah, that's definitely Burley. Oh, man. Top of the fifth. 3-0 lead for the Cardinals now. 2 outs and nobody on for Edwin Arroyo. He's 0 for 1 on the day, but the series he's 1 for 4. 2-2 the count for him. Orlando Chavez still on the bump. Here's the windup and the pitch. The shot into left center. Oh, we make a tumbling catch there. How about it? That sends us to the bottom of the fifth. And that was a heck of a play there, if I do say so myself. Don't want to watch the replay, though. Dynamic challenge time here in the bottom of the fifth. 3-0 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. Chase Burns still on the bump, and he's been kicking my butt today. I guess we'll go for the double. Why the heck not? Trying to go with the lowest common denominator is not working, so we'll try for something a little bigger. First pitch this time around from Burns. Right back up the middle. Not going to be a double, but it will be a base hit. So I will definitely take that. The hit streak is continuing at a whopping 3 games. Top of the sixth. It's a 3-0 lead for the Cardinals still. 1 out, nobody on for Willie Delgado. He's 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .191 on the season. 2-2 the count for him as Orlando Chavez still on the bump for the Cardinals here. He sends one into left center field. We're there to make the play, though. 2 away now in the top of the sixth. Back at the plate here in the bottom of the seventh. It's a 4-1 ball game now. Nobody out and nobody on. I got that belly full of Cracker Jack. Let's see what I can do against George Owens here. Like to get on base. That would be nice. Owens still hits 94 on the 4-seamer, 90 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from him. Ripped into deep center field. Center fielder's running back towards the track, but he's going to stop short to make the play. And it's a long and loud F8 for me. No base hit. We'll be simming to the end of the game, and it's another 1-hit day at the plate for me. And the Cardinals win 4-1. That's okay. Uribe gets save number 13 on the year. How about it? He's racking them up at a good pace again this time around. We'll move into the third and final game of this series and see if we can complete a third straight sweep. This time at home, though. We swept on the road in the other two. OPS has fallen to 1152 for me there. That's a distinct change from a couple days ago. Bottom of the first, no score. Nobody on, 2 outs. Connor Phillips on the mound for the Reds, and it's a double or nothing dynamic challenge time. Phillips will hit 99 on the four-seamer, 90 on his circle change. First pitch from the right-hander. Oof, in on the knees. Four-seamer just about got me there. 1-0 the count. Come on, big fella. One good pitch is all I need here. If you could give that to me, that would be great. And instead, it's a four-seamer in the top of the zone. Got a piece of it, fouled it away as I was very late on the swing. Tell you, he gives me that 12-6 curve. I might give it a ride into the cheap seats. No, he's sticking on the four-seamer. Another one on the outer third this time. 1-2 the count after fouling that one away. The 1-2 pitch. Outside with the four-seamer this time. 2-2 the count. He started inside and has slowly worked his way outside now. The 2-2 pitch from Phillips. And we got a piece of a sweeper well below the knees on the inner third. Not one I should have been swinging at, but I did. Luckily, I got a piece of it, so we're still at a 2-2 count. Sixth pitch of the plate appearance. And we foul away a four-seamer on the inside corner. Still a 2-2 count as we're looking at pitch number 7 of the at-bat. Half of his pitches in this game have been to me. We foul away a sweeper right down Broadway, just a smidge out in front of it. And we still have a 2-2 count. Eighth pitch of the at-bat. Inside with the sweeper. Full count finally. Pitch number 9 is going to be on the way here from Phillips. We foul away a four-seamer on the outside corner again. Still a full count. Second payoff pitch of the at-bat. 10th overall. And there we pop up a four-seamer right down Broadway. Come on, game. Oh, I tell you. At least we made him burn double-digit pitches in that at-bat before popping out to the first baseman. All right, bottom of the third, Cards up 3-0. 2 outs, nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. 2 for 9 on the series now. First pitch this time around from Connor Phillips. There's a shot into left center. Center fielder's there to make the play, though. And it's an F8 on the old line scores. I just cannot seem to make decent contact here. Top of the fourth, 3-0 ball game still. Alec Burleson at the plate. How you doing, Burley? You look good in red, but I don't know if I agree with the team you're on here. Runner on first, nobody out. 0-1 pitch on the way here from Clyde Slade. It's a shot into deep center field. That's going to be over my head. No chance of getting to that one. It'll one-hop the wall. We'll throw in from the edge of the warning track. And Burley's got himself an RBI double as the runner from first scores on the play. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Attaboy, Burley. All right, bottom of the fifth, 5-2 is the score now. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 2 for 10 on the series. Franz Ridgway back on the bump for the Reds in this one. Runners on first and second, 1 away. Ridgway still hits 95 on the sinker, 99 on the cutter, 92 on the slider. First pitch from him. Oh, 12-6 curve below the knees on the outer third. Big swing and a miss from me, and that's an 0-1 count. I am hitting .419 on the season with runners in scoring position. Let's see what the second pitch of the at-bat gets us. Swing and a miss on the sinker inside. 2 pitches outside of the zone, and I still have an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Ridgway. Cracked into deep right center field. That is high off the bullpen wall there. I will stand on second. I'll be more than happy driving in a pair. We'll take that. It's a 7-2 lead for the Cardinals after that 2-run double. About time I got a hold of the baseball here. All right, bottom of the sixth, 8-2 lead still. I'm standing in, hitting .358 on the season. I'm, 1 for 4, 1 for 3 on the day. Runner on second, 2 away. We'll go for the ribby, why not? C.J. Van Eyck now on the mound for the Reds. He hits 94 on the four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, right up the middle, past the second baseman into right center field. I'm going to hold up at second and enjoy my RBI. Now a 9-2 lead for the Cardinals. I'm standing on first with 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the 7th, still a 9-2 ball game. Edwin Arroyo at the plate for the Reds. He's 0 for 2 on the day, hitting .214 on the season. 0-2 pitch on the way from Clyde Slade. It's a shot into right center. That'll get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on that. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. And it's a leadoff single for Arroyo. Boss battle challenge for me as I'm standing in, what is this, got to be bottom of the 8th? Yeah, 11-2 is the score. Cardinals way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. And I'm going to go for getting on base. Andrew Walters has apparently kicked my butt pretty well in this road to the show. He does hit 98 on the four-seamer, 94 on his two-seamer. First pitch from him. There's one ripped foul down the third base line. Slider right on the outer third. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Walters. There's one into right center field. That's going to be a two-bagger. Easy doubles. That rolls all the way to the bullpen wall. We'll stay on second because doubles are fine by me. I like it. I like it a lot. 9th double on the season for me. We will send to the end of the game. The Cardinals are definitely going to complete the sweep here. 11-2 the final score as Clyde Slade improves to 4-2 on the year. It's a third straight sweep for the Cardinals here. I like that. 3 for 5 day at the plate puts me at 5 for 13 on the series. Pair of doubles, 3 ribbies, all of it coming in the final game. I'm all right with that, though. That works. We'll head back to the clubhouse here, and I think I'm going to change out my bat skin since we're a couple days after Christmas now. And, yeah, I think I can get rid of the gingerbread man skin just for the grins and giggles. So we'll have to back out here. Hey, I got a few training points, not a whole bunch, but... Where did my red one go? All-Star game. I don't know if we want to use that one. Definitely want to stay with the diamond ones. That Lindy isn't terrible. Maybe we'll use that one. I don't think I've used that one in Road to the Show here. That's all we got for red ones, so... You know what? We'll try the Lindy. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Wonder if I got enough to train contact. Can I add to the power against lefties? Not yet. All right, then. We'll just jump into this next series against the Giants. Yepper. Bunch of fire in the lineup for the Redbirds. That's what I like to see. Oh, yeah. A little more caffeinated goodness. Make my brain go burr. All right. Top of the first, 2 outs, runner on first. James Wood at the plate for the Giants. He's hitting .295 on the season. And let's see what he can do with a 1-2 pitch from Ryan Nelson. Nelson's still working on an undefeated record on the season. Ball up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw will go to third. So's the runner. Ball beats him to the bag, so he is out going for the extra 90 feet. We'll take it as that retires the side. Don't need the replay there, though. Bottom of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, still no score. Standing in, batting .367 on the season. Alfredo Guzman on the mound for the Giants. He's a lefty with a 91-mile-an-hour sinker. He also hits 93 on the two-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. 3-pitch inning as I ground out to short. That's a 6-3 putout. Wow, couldn't have been any more efficient on the mound than that. Literally 3 pitches. Hot diggity. Top of the second, Steve Ramiro at the plate for the Giants. He's hitting .220 on this season. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch on the way here from Nelson. Come on, big guy. It's a fly ball deep into center field. We're going to be playing that on the rebound. No way we're going to get to that one. It hits high on the wall. We'll throw in. It's an easy double for Ramiro. And, yeah, he's standing on second with only 1 out here in the second. Oh, bottom of the fourth. Giants are up 1-0. Runners on first and second for me as I'm standing in against Alfredo Guzman for the second time today. There are no outs here in the bottom of the fourth, so this is a good RBI spot. And we dribble one to the left side. That'll get through into left field. Runner from second, rounds third. He's going to score. It's an RBI single. We got ourselves a brand new ball game here in the bottom of the fourth. And still, runners on first and second with nobody out. Top of the fifth, Redbirds are up 2-1. Runner on first and one away for Richard Morris. He's standing in 0 for 2 in the leadoff spot of the lineup. He's only hitting .207 on the season. 1-2 pitch on the way here from Ryan Nelson. Come on, big fella. Oh, it's a shot. Oh, how about it? Oh, liner right to the second baseman. He was going to cover for the steal attempt and ended up having the ball lined right at him. Wow. What a play. Bottom of the sixth, 2-1 ball game still. One out, nobody on. Standing in 1 for 2 on the day. Alfredo Guzman still on the bump. Only thrown 44 pitches at this point. In my first 2 at-bats, only saw 1 pitch per. First pitch this time around. Swinging to miss on a sinker just off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. In the zone for me if you could. No, that wasn't in the zone. Change up low and inside. Swung on and fouled away. 0-2 the count. I'm looking for that sinker in the zone if you could, man. The 2-strike pitch. Easier take there. Change up inside at the knees. 1-2 the count. No official pitches in the zone in this at-bat. And I still swing it a change up off the inside corner and send it into right field. Easy play there. F9 on the old line score. And that's the second out in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the eighth. 2-1 ball game still. 1 out, nobody on. Basil Abe at the plate for the Giants. He's 2 for 3 on the day, hitting .261 on the season. 1-1 the count for him with Omar Blanco now on the mound. Here's the pitch. That's a shot into right center field. That will get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. And it's a 1-out single for Abe. He's having a day. And we will sim to the end of the game. And they didn't tell me if we won or lost or what. What the heck happened there? It tied it 2 runs apiece? What the hell happened? That should have gone into extra innings. What the heck? That makes no sense to me at all. Nobody won. Nobody lost. What the? All right, I'm going to head back to the clubhouse here just because I'm going to try to figure out what in the holy heck that means. Because that makes no sense for the game to end at 9 innings, tied at 2. That literally does not make any sense to me. Yeah. I think if we go here, recent games. Yeah, I went 3 for 5 against Cincy. No, that's not it. So how the heck do we go into standings? Yeah, we're still on a 10-game win streak. What happened with the Giants? They've won 4. What? Does that count for a win for both teams then? That is so weird. If anybody knows what the heck is going on with that in the comments, let me know. Because, yeah, that makes no sense to me at all. We'll head into the next game with the Giants in town. Because we can't make heads or tails of what just happened in that last game. Ended after 9 innings, tied at 2. That is so weird. All right. Oh, top of the first here, Basil Abe at the plate for the Giants. He's hitting .250 on the season. And he's got nobody on and 1 away. Ryan Nelson on the bump for the Cardinals. 0-2 the count. Let's see what the windup and the pitch gets us here. It's a deep drive to center field. We're going to play that on the ricochet. And the throw in will go to the relay man. I could have thrown to second, but I don't think I was going to be able to beat the runner to it. So it's a 1-out double for Basil Abe. Bottom of the first, 2-0 lead for the Giants. I'm standing in, hitting .367. Alfredo Guzman's on the mound again for the Giants. So I think the game completely glitched on that first one that we played there. First pitch from Guzman. And we foul away a sinker that was right down Broadway, just a smidge out in front. And it's fouled away for an 0-1 count. Guzman, of course, hits 91 on the sinker and 93 on his two-seamer. Second pitch of the at-bat from him. Well inside with the changeup. 1-1 the count. Come on, big guy. Give me that changeup in the zone if you could. The 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup in the zone. We send it out to deep right center field. They're not going to get to that one. It lands in the right field bullpen. So now a 2-1 ball game as the Cardinals are on the board in the bottom of the first. 15th homer on the year for me. 398 feet isn't impressive, but that's more than enough to clear the wall. Do we get the green line finally? The game hasn't given me one in like a week, even though I've been hitting homers left, right, upside down, and sideways. And no green line again. Are you kidding me? Oh, there's the green line, you sneaky little game, you. Yep, that works. That works just fine. Top of the second, still a 2-1 ball game. Andre Blanco at the plate for the Giants, hitting 198 on the season. 1-2 the count for him against Ryan Nelson. There is a runner on first and nobody out. Here's the windup and the pitch. There's a shot into left center field. Will we get there? Yes, we will. We'll throw into the relay man instead of the second because the runner from first had to hightail it back to the bag. All right, dynamic challenge time for me here in the bottom of the third. It's a 6-3 ball game. Giants out in front. I'm standing in 1-for-1 with that dinger in the first. Nobody out, nobody on this time around, and I'm just going to go for getting on base. Guzman's still on the bump for the Giants. First pitch from him this time around. We rip one right to the third baseman. Hot shot to the hot corner, and Brady House makes the play. Wow. Top of the fourth, 6-3 ball game still. Richard Morris at the plate for the Giants. He's 1-for-2 on the day with a single and a run scored. He's only hitting .220 on the season, though. 0-1 pitch on the way from Christian Mena. The shot into shallow center. We're there to make the play. One out now in the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fifth, it's a 7-5 ball game and standing in 1-for-2 on the day. Guzman still towing the rubber for the Giants. All right, first pitch from him with the bases empty and one out. And we dribble one to the left side. Shortstop gets the glove on it. He stops. He throws the first. Oh, bang, bang play at the bag. And he calls me out. Dude, yeah, you can see that. Just the hands on the hips like, come on, man. Bottom of the seventh, it's a 7-6 ball game. 2 outs and a runner on first. Richard Fitz now on the mound for the Giants. He hits 97 on the four-seamer and 90 on the splitter. First pitch from him. We foul away a sweeper at the knees. Good pitch, good spot. Not a great swing, though. 0-1 the count for me here. Second pitch of the at-bat from Fitz. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the zone, like right at the top of the zone on the outer third. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch from Fitz. We foul away a splitter below the knees. All 3 pitches technically outside of the zone, and I'm still looking at an 0-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. There's one in the zone, again right to the third baseman. He'll throw across the diamond, and I can't seem to get my butt on base outside of that home run today. Oof. Moving on, it is top of the ninth. 8-8 is the score. Brady House at the plate for the Giants. He's 1-for-4 on the day, hitting .262 on the season. 1-1 the count for him against Omar Blanco. With the bases empty and nobody out here. It's a deep drive to dead center. Can we rob a home run off of Freese's landing? You betcha, baby. Long and loud F8, and the game is still tied here in the top of the ninth. That's what we want to see. Bottom of the ninth. Runner on first, nobody out. I'm standing in 1-for-4 on the day. Anthony Thayer now on the mound for the Giants. He's a lefty with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Well inside at the knees with the circle change. 1-0 to count. I'm only hitting .261 against lefties this season. That is almost half of what I was hitting against them last year. And there's a four-seamer right down Broadway. Late swing and a foul ball makes it a 1-1 count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Thayer. There's one to the left side. Third baseman dives but can't get to it. So I've got a single here in the bottom of the ninth, and runners are now on first and second with nobody out. Can we end up walking it off? I think we might. We'll send to the end of the game. And we do. Cardinals walk it off in dramatic fashion there. Holy mackerel. Is it a 2-run dinger or just a regular old base hit? We're now 26-7 on the season. 2 for 5 day at the plate for me. I'm okay with that. And yeah, so single run in the bottom of the ninth gets us the win. That was a game. We'll move on to the next one here. And since I haven't said it yet this series, I'll say it now. If you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first, 2 outs, nobody on, no score. Donnie Kinder at the plate. He's hitting .292 for the Giants this year. Let's see what he can do with the 0-2 pitch from Mitch Keller, who's somehow on the mound again. It's a deep drive into left center. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. Long and loud F8, and that retires the side. Bottom half of the inning, no score still. Runner on first and 1 away as I'm standing in, hitting .368 on the year. Jacob Misiorowski on the mound for the Giants. He's a righty with a 97-mile-an-hour 4-seamer and 94 on his 2-seamer. First pitch from him, just a bit outside at the top of the zone with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from him. Come on, big guy. There's one cranking to left field. Left fielder's running back towards the track. He's going to make the play. I don't know if you'd call that an F7 or an L7. I'd be leaning a little bit towards the L7 side. Top of the second, no score still. 1 out, nobody on for Brady House. He's hitting .260 on the season, and he's got an 0-2 count. Mitch Keller's going to kick and deal. It's a shot into left center. Yeah, we'll run that down in the alley. Just like that, 2 away in the top of the second. All right, dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the third. Giants are up 3-0 now. Misiorowski's still on the bump for them. Runner on second, 2 away, and I'm going to go for the single. It'll probably get me the RBI. Probably. First pitch of this at-bat from Misiorowski. And we reached out for a 4-seamer well off the outside corner. 0-1 the count. I'm up to 15 homers on the season. If I could hit number 16 here, that'd be awesome. 0-1 pitch. Nope, a little high on the inside corner with the 4-seamer. It's a 1-1 count for me now. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. In the zone, preferably, of course. Well, that's one on the outside corner. 4-seamer blooped into right. Right fielder's there to make the play. It's an F9 on the old line score. Moving on, I'm back in the outfield in the top of the fifth. Still a 3-0 ball game. Donnie Kinder back at the plate for the Giants. He's 0 for 2 on the day, 2 for 6 on the series. 0-2 the count for him with the runner on first and 1 away. Wind up and the pitch here from Mitch Keller. It's a shot into left center field again. That's going to be over my head. I'm not going to get to that at all. It'll one-hop the wall. Throw in will be decent. Will we have a play at the plate? No. Runner is going to score with ease. It's a 4-0 lead for the Giants after that RBI double from Donnie Kinder. All right, bottom of the sixth. 4-1 ball game now. Cardinals are on the board. 1 out, nobody on as I'm standing in for the third time today against Misiorowski. See if I can get on base this time. First pitch of this at-bat. There's one cranking to deep right field. Right fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. He's not going to come up with it. It's going to hop around there at the base of the bullpen wall. I'll stay at second. I will definitely take the 1-out double here in the home half of the sixth. 10th double on the year for me. All right, we move on. Bottom of the seventh. It's a 5-4 lead for the Cardinals. Holy cow, I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Chris Kramer now on the mound for the Giants. He hits 94 on the 4-seamer, 90 on the 2-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. There's one into left center field. That'll get down for extra bases. That split the gap quite nicely out there. Left fielder finally gets a glove on it on the warning track, and it's an RBI double for me and a 6-4 lead for the Cardinals. Holy mackerel. Bottom of the ninth, we're tied back up at 6 runs apiece. Runner on second, 2 away. Is this going to be a walk-off winner, or are we going to go to extra innings here? I'm already 2 for 4 on the day. I'm not going to get to swing the bat. Boo, my guy, boo. First base for free as I don't get a chance to hit against Franklin. We will send to the end of the game. That's going to be a walk-off winner for the Cardinals again here. How about it? Oh, what's the final score there? No, they didn't show me. 27-7 on the year, 2 for 4 on the day, 4 for 9 on the series. That's freaking awesome. And we ended up winning 9-6, a 3-run dinger. Holy cow, all right. Let's move on to game number 3 and see what we can do here. As apparently the first time I played the first game of this series, it was a complete blunder. Ooh, day game action here in the final game of this series. It's a boss battle challenge to start it. That's Christian Javier. 2 outs, nobody on, no score here. I'm going to go for the single because that's the most likely scenario for me getting on base. Javier hits 95 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. And we foul away a 4-seamer at the top of the zone on the inside corner. Good location. 0-1 the count. Second pitch from Javier. There's one cranked into left center field. Unfortunately, that's got a lot of air under it. Center fielder's there to make the play. And that's an F8 on the old line score, and that retires the side. 1-2-3, bottom of the first. We move on to a dynamic challenge here in the bottom of the third. Cardinals up 2-0 here. Runner on second, 2 away. And I'm going to go for the RBI because I kind of like getting those. First pitch this time around from Javier. Way inside at the top of the zone with the 4-seamer. 1-0 the count. Cardinals have had 24 hits on the series so far. Holy cow. 1-0 pitch is low and away with a 4-seamer. 2-0 the count for me now. Third pitch of the at-bat from Javier. Come on, big guy. In the zone if you could. Not exactly in the zone. It was off the outside corner. We send it out into deep right center field. It'll one-hop the bullpen wall. I will stand on second gladly. With my RBI double, it gives the Cardinals a 3-0 lead. That works for me. The old slugging percentage has got to be going up after all these extra base hits here. Top of the fourth, Cardinals up 5-1. Runner on first and 1 away for Alex Fuentes. He's hitting .266 on the season, and he drew a walk in his first at-bat. Cooper here on the mound for the Cardinals here. 0-1 pitch on the way. That's a shot into the left center field. That'll get down for a hit. We get a glove on it. Throw will go to third as the runner was not. And yeah, runners on first and second now with 1 out in the top of the fourth. Bottom half of the inning, still a 5-1 ball game. Standing in 1 for 2 on the day, 5 for 11 on the series. Abraham Ward on the mound for the Giants. Runners on first and second, 2 away. Ward hits 100 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Cranked into left or right center field. That'll get down for extra bases again. Rolls all the way to the wall, and it's a 2-run double for me and a 7-1 lead for the Cardinals here in just the 4th inning. Yowza. I like it. Racking up the ribbies here. Dynamic challenge time in the bottom of the 5th. 12-2 is the score. Cardinals are pouring it on. Bases are loaded. Nobody out. Joe Whitman now on the mound. I'm going to go for driving in a run. That's going to be kind of hard not to. Whitman hits 95 on the 4-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. We dribble 1 to third. That's going to be 2. Oh, throw goes to the plate. That is a 5-2-3 double play. Oh, my goodness. How the heck did that even just happen? A 5-2-3. Wow. Bottom of the 8th, still a 12-3 lead for the Cardinals. Nobody out, nobody on. I'm standing in 2 for 4 on the day with a pair of doubles and 3 ribbies on the day. And I'm going to go for getting on base. I'm not going to get super greedy here against Whitman. Tell you what, bud, show me something in the zone if you could. Well, he did, and I sent it to the shortstop. It'll be a 6-3 putout. And they're going to hold me to just a pair of doubles on the day, it looks like. Yes, they will. 13-3 is the final score here as the Cardinals complete another sweep. This time on the Giants when they're in town. Cooper Hierpa 4-1 on the year. Christian Mena got the save. Intriguing. He must have been on the mound for like 4.5 innings there because this one got out of hand in a hurry. 2 for 5 day at the plate put me at 6 for 14 on the series, so that's fine by me. We'll head back to the clubhouse, and I am going to get myself a little swig of the old caffeinated beverage. A live series package, huh? Or, pack. Interesting. Oh, we get to go to Chicago and play the Cubs next. That'll be fun. And of course, we got to open up our equipment pack, even though... Oh, come on. Really? There we go. I almost always have everything from these. This one is nothing different. It's all silver stuff. I'm pretty much guaranteed to have everything there. So, 22 training points. We need to bump that power just a smidge. Only leaves me with 8, which isn't going to do much good for anything else. So, yeah, let's jump into this series against the Cubbies in Chicago. A lot of fire in the Cardinals lineup again. Or still, I should say. Only the right fielder and third baseman having issues at the dish. They both have ice cubes, but hey, the rest of us are on fire, and that's a good thing. So here we go at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field. We start game number 1 with a boss battle challenge. Edward Cabrera is the man on the mound for the Cubs today. Runner on second, 1 away, no score currently, and I'm going to go for hitting a single. Cabrera hits 90 on the circle change, 99 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker, 92 on the slider. Holy cow. First pitch. And we foul away a 12-6 curve well below the knees. That was not one I should have swung at, but here we are with an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the knees on the outer third. Very late on the swing. And it's an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Cabrera. Got me to swing at a circle change below the knees again. Could have been a 2-1 count at this point if I would have left the bat on my shoulders. Instead, it's still an 0-2 count. The next 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss of a 12-6 curve below the knees again. 4 pitches, only 1 in the zone, and I strike out. Moving on, top of the third, Cardinals average 7.8 runs per game against the Giants. Oh my goodness. Edward Cabrera still on the bump here in Chicago. Top of the third, 3-1 lead for the Redbirds. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch this time around. And there's one in the zone. Finally, four-seamer on the inner third, sent out to right field. That is going to be an easy play for the right fielder. And an F9 on the old line score for me. Bottom of the third, Cards up 5-1 now. Mason Mock at the plate for the Cubs. He's hitting .286 on the season, and he drew a walk in the first inning. 1-2 the count for him against Orlando Chavez. Here's the windup and the pitch. Showtime, baby. Out into left center field. I almost said right. We'll be able to make that play, I think. Yes, we are. 1 away here in the bottom of the third after that web gem. A little bit of booing from the fans in the stands. I have another boss battle challenge or just dynamic? Boss battle challenge against Jairo Solis. Runner on third, 2 away. 6-1 lead for the Cardinals. I'm going to be greedy and go for the double or better here. Solis hits 99 on the four-seamer, 94 on the cutter. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Blowing away with the four-seamer. Taken for ball 1. I've hit 13 of my home runs in my career against the Cubs. 1-0 pitch here from Solis. There's one to right field. That'll get down for a hit. Not going to be a double or better, but it will score the runner from third. It's a 7-1 lead for the Cardinals. I'll take the fail on the dynamic challenge because I got the RBI there, baby. Top of the 6th, I'm back at the plate. It's now a 7-3 lead for the Cardinals. I'm 1 for 3 on the day. Jairo Solis still on the mound for the Cubs. Runners on first and second, 2 away. First pitch of this at-bat. There's one up the middle, past the second baseman and into center field. That'll score the runner from second. I'm going to hold up at first. I will take my single. Oh, they misplayed it up on the throw back in. Throw to the plate, not in time. It's a 2-run single for me here in the top of the 6th to give the Cardinals a 9-3 lead at the friendly confines. Oh, my goodness. Bottom of the 6th, still a 9-4 ball game. Dusty Reedy at the plate for the Cubs. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Hitting .274 on the season. 1-2 the count for him with Orlando Chavez on the mound. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the pitch. It's a fly ball into shallow center. We're there to make the play. 2 away now in the bottom of the 6th. Cardinals pouring it on again here at Wrigley. 12-4 is now the score in the top of the 7th. Runners on first and second. 2 away. Trevor Stephen on the mound. And I'll take the RBI dynamic challenge. Why the heck not? Stephen hits 97 on his four-seamer, but that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch. Check swing on a slider low and away. Apparently I went around. It's an 0-1 count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Stephen. There's one in the center. Is that going to get caught? There's a lot of air under that. Yeah. Can of corn for the center fielder, and that F8 retires the side and sends us to the 7th inning stretch here in Chicago. Cardinals are out in front big time here by a score of 12-4, though. And it's another dynamic challenge as I'm back at the plate again, top of the 9th. Runner on second, 2 away, 12-4 is the current score. Trevor Stephen on the mound. I'm going to go for the RBI again. Let's see what I can do against him this time around. First pitch of the at-bat. There's one in the center field again. That'll be another F8. Yep, center fielder makes the play. That sends us to the bottom of the 9th here in Chicago. And the Cardinals are out in front by a score of 12-4. And we will sim to the end of the game. Cardinals take the win. Yet another consecutive win. It's 12-4 the final score. Orlando Chavez now 6-1 on the season. I went 2 for 6 on the day. 3 ribbies and a pair of singles. That's fine by me. We will move on to game number 2. And you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. A little bit of rain falling here at Wrigley for game number 2. And there's a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals in the top of the first. Runner on first, nobody out. Mick Abel is on the mound for the Cubs. Oh, you traitor. He hits 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Up and in with the four-seamer. Got a big swing and a miss out of me. And it's an 0-1 count. Cubs are 21-15 on the season. That's not a horrible record to have at this point. 0-1 pitch from Abel. Outside, taken for a ball. 1-1 the count. They get the guy trying to steal second for the first out of the game. Jackson Churio gets nabbed. Trying to get that steal. Oh, so here we are. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. 1-1 pitch from Mick Abel. And we pull one foul down the third base line to make it a 1-2 count. Come on, big fella. That sweeper was just above the knee, so I don't feel too bad about swinging at that one. That one's outside with a slider. 2-2 the count. Cardinals up to a 13-game win streak. Last time we lost was against the Cubs in St. Louis, so that's intriguing. 2-2 pitch from Abel. Up and away with a sweeper. Full count now. Come on, big guy. You had me on the ropes after 3 pitches. And now we're looking at a payoff pitch here in the top of the first. And we foul away a four-seamer that was just at the top of the zone on the inner third. Still a full count. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up now from Mick Abel. And we crank a circle change foul. Well, a little bit out in front of that one. It was on the inner third. Still a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat from Abel. And we foul away a four-seamer at the knees. Got to protect the plate here with 2 strikes. Still a full count. Pitch number 9 of the at-bat. And we pop another one out of play. Souvenirs everywhere for those braving the weather here at Wrigley. 10th pitch of the plate appearance, and it's just the first inning here. There's one popped up. First baseman's going to make the play in foul ground, and he finally gets me out after 11 pitches in the at-bat, was it? That's the second out in the top of the first. All right, we move on to a dynamic challenge in the top of the third. Cardinals still up 1-0 here. Mick Abel still on the bump, only at 49 pitches, which after the at-bat I had against him in the first, my goodness. We're going to go for the RBI here as there's a runner on second with 2 away. And yeah, 10 pitches in the at-bat in the first inning. First pitch from him this time around. There's one down the right field line. Right fielder's giving chase. It's heading back towards the corner. He can't make the play. It's going to ricochet off the wall in foul ground. And it's going to be a ground rule double. Runner will score to make it a 2-0 ball game. But as you see there, it hits in foul ground and then goes over the wall in foul territory. Oh, okay. Bottom of the fourth. 2-1 is the score. Runners are not on base for Dusty Reedy. There is one out for him, though. Clyde Slade on the mound, throwing a 1-2 pitch to Reedy. The shot into left center field. Can we run it down? Yes, we can. 2 away now in the home half of the fourth. Top of the sixth. I'm back at the plate with a dynamic challenge again. Nobody out, nobody on. 3-2 is the score with the Cardinals out in front. I am 1 for 2 on the day. Let's see what I can do against Troy Taylor. We're just going to go for getting on base here. Taylor hits 99 on the four-seamer, but 90 on the circle change. First pitch from him. And we foul away a circle change low and inside. Oh, it's on the inside corner, not really inside. So either way, not a pitch I should have swung at. Second pitch of the at-bat. A little low with the sweeper, and we take that one for a 1-1 count. Is he going to show me a four-seamer here at some point? There it is, and we send it into right center field. Right fielder heading over towards the gap. He's there. Catch is made. 1 away in the top of the sixth. Bottom of the seventh. Still a 3-2 lead for the Cardinals. Ezekiel Duran at the plate for the Cubs. He's 1 for 1 on the day with a solo dinger in the third. And that put him at 1 for 4 on the series now. 0-2 the count with the bases empty and 1 away. Clyde Slade's going to kick and deal here. It's a shot into right center. I think I can run this one down. Oh, yeah. Can of corn, can of corn. 2 outs in the home half of the seventh. Top of the eighth, I'm back at the plate. Still a 3-2 lead for the Cardinals. Rich Holloway now on the mound for the Cubs. 1 out, nobody on. Holloway hits 96 on the four-seamer, 93 on the two-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Check swing and a slider below the knees on the inside corner, but the home plate umpire says I win a round. 0-1 the count for me here. Second pitch of the at-bat from Holloway. I'm reaching for the slider low and away. I am swinging at everything here. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry because of it. The 2-strike pitch. And we foul away a slider that was actually in the zone for once, just above the knees on the outer third. Still an 0-2 count. I bet you he's going to go slider again. Either that or he's going to put that heater by me here. No, it's a heater, but it was outside. Finally earning a ball in this at-bat. 1-2 the count. Fifth pitch now from Holloway. And we foul away a slider just below the knees on the outside corner. And I was way out in front of that pitch again as he went back to the slider. 1-2 pitch yet again. And we foul away a slider again below the knees. What am I doing here? Could have been first base for free a couple of times now. Instead, it's a 1-2 count. Sixth pitch of the at-bat. And finally gets me out with a slider below the knees on the outside corner. I earned that strikeout as every single pitch except for one was outside of the zone. We will send to the end of the game here. It looks like Abner Uribe is going to secure the save. That's his 14th on the year. We're up 2-0 in this series after a 1-run win over our former pitcher, Nick Abel, and the Cubs. All right, 1 for 4 at the plate, not spectacular. 3 for 10 on the series, also not spectacular, but hey, it keeps the hit streak alive. We're going to move into the third and final game of this series at the friendly confines of Wrigley Field and see if we can get yet another sweep under our belt. I got 50 ribbies on the year already, and we are just barely into the month of May. Dynamic challenge to start game number 3. Harvey Livingston is on the mound for the Cubs. 2 outs, nobody on, no score, and apparently it's a double or nothing dynamic challenge. Livingston does hit 97 on his four-seamer, 91 on the splitter, only 86 on the changeup. First pitch from the left-hander. And we foul away a four-seamer just above the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count. Of course, I'm the 4-time reigning home run champion. Not a shocker. 0-1 pitch from Livingston. Where he sent one foul down the first base side. 0-2 the count in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch. And we foul away a changeup below the knees. What am I doing? Besides swinging at freaking everything here. Next 0-2 pitch from Harvey Livingston. And we foul away another one that's outside of the zone. If I could just leave the freaking bat on my shoulders once in a while, I could have a 3-1 count. Instead, I'm looking at yet another 0-2 pitch in this at-bat. That one's in the zone. We take it up the middle into center field. So I guess swinging at that one paid off. But it's a 2-out single in the top of the first. My little hit streak is on. Is that double digits? Yeah, 10 games on it now. How about it? Top of the third. Still no score. Runner on first, one away. I'm standing in 1-for-1 on the day. We got some sunshine now at Wrigley. Livingston's still on the mound for the Cubs. First pitch from him this time around. We dribble one to the third. He'll throw to first as hit and run was on, but unfortunately all it is a fielder's choice for me as I am out at first. Top of the fifth, still no score. 2 outs and a runner on first again. Harvey Livingston still on the mound for the Cubs. He's throwing pitch number 70 of his outing to start this at-bat. And I went reaching for a changeup way outside. Oh, he doesn't have a slider. All he's got is a splitter, four-seamer, and changeup. 0-1 pitch on the way from Livingston. And it's a four-seamer on the outside corner there. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. It's an 0-2 count in a hurry for me now. 2-strike pitch from Livingston. Outside with the four-seamer. I've caught on to that one, good sir. 1-2 the count after watching that one go by. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. In the zone, got a piece of the four-seamer and fouled it off to keep the at-bat alive. Still a 1-2 count. Fifth pitch. Froze me with a four-seamer in my cold zone. Wow, above the knees on the inner third, and I watched it all the way through. Oh, there's the old backwards K next to my name. It's been a while since I've had one of those. Bottom of the fifth, still no score. Eric Brown at the plate for the Cubs. He's 0-for-1 on the day. Ryan Nelson is on the mound for the Redbirds. Let's see what the 3-2 pitch from Nelson gets us with the bases empty and nobody out. It's a shot into right center field. That'll get down for a hit. We'll get a glove on it in the alley. Throw will go to second. Runner stays at first. Did that just break up a no-hitter? Hard to say. Top of the eighth, Cubs are up 3-0 now. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Rich Holloway on the mound for the Northsiders now. And he hits 96 on the four-seamer. 93 on the two-seamer. First pitch from him. And I'm swinging at a slider well below the knees. 0-1 the count. I'm somehow hitting .465 on the season with runners in scoring position. Second pitch of this at-bat. Outside with the curveball. How did I take that one? But I swing at the one well below the knees. Go figure. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat from Holloway. There's one cranking to left field. Left fielder's running back towards the track, towards the wall. He can't come up with it. It's going to be an easy double for me. And 2 runs are going to score? No, just the one. It's an RBI double, and we have runners on second and third with nobody out here in the top of the eighth. All right. Oh, we can't do much of anything else with it. The Cubs are going to end our win streak. Our last 2 losses have been against the Cubs. What the heck? We still took 2 out of 3 on the road in Wrigley, and I'm okay with that. But man, 2 for 4 on the day, 5 for 14 on the series. Those are some solid numbers. I will take those. We are now 30-8 on the year. And we'll head back to the clubhouse before jumping into another series here on the live stream. Of course, while the game's doing the saving and loading thing, I'm going to consume some more caffeine. Ooh, we're heading back home to play Miami. Ooh, we have enough tokens to do some training, which we desperately need to do. You know? Oh, it's 16 for that? You bugger. I guess we won't do any training after all. But yeah, just for the grins and giggles of it, yeah. Last time we lost was... Oh, it was actually against Detroit. So, my bad. Either way, we're going into this series against Miami, of course, after doing some training. All of those are maxed. These are all maxed as well. What the heck? What's going to get us the easiest ones? We'll do the ball recognition drill. It's been a little while since I've done this one in the training scenarios. And here we go. Where's the baseballs? There's one. The game's going to cluster them up on me and make it really hard to hit them all. Almost missed that one by hitting the button too late. Ooh, almost snuck one by me. Come on, game, you got to do better than that. Woohoo! Oh gosh, I missed that one completely. Oh my gosh. Oh, I missed another one. You little buggers. Where's a real baseball? There we go. Well, 2,700 isn't a great score, but it's enough to get the full training points, so I'll take it. All right, let's get into this series against the Marlins. Marlins are 24-14. That's a respectable record. Cardinals are 30-8, which is just nuts. So, yeah, we start game number 1 with the Boss Battle Challenge against Thomas White. No score, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm going to go for the single. I'm not going to get stupid greedy here. White's a lefty with a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of the at-bat from him. We foul away a four-seamer in the top of the zone on the inner third. 0-1 the count. Come on, big fella. Second pitch of the at-bat. And I went swinging at a curveball below the knees, way out in front, somehow fouled it away. 0-2 the count. The two-strike pitch from White. Got me, curveball low and inside, and there's the old K next to my name. 3 pitches, 3 swings, and that's all she wrote for that at-bat. Yeah, I don't need to see the replay of my own strikeout. Thank you. Bottom of the third, Cardinals up 3-0 now. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day with a K next to my name. Runner on first, 1 away. Second plate appearance against Thomas White. First pitch this time around. Cranked up the middle. Shortstop gets a glove on a flip to second. Relay to first in time. It's a 6-4-3 double play. I hate doing those. Oh, man. What can you do but smile and wave some days? Moving on, I'm in the outfield in the top of the 6th. 4-0 lead for the Cardinals now. Starlin Caba at the plate. He's a 1 for 2 on the day, hitting .277 on the season. 0-1 pitch on the way from Mitch Keller. And it's a shot into shallow center. We're there to make the play. 1 away in the home or visitors half of the 6th. Dynamic challenge in the bottom of the 6th. 4-0 ball game still. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. Frank Spence now on the mound for the Marlins. I'm going to go for getting on base. I don't need to be greedy here, I don't think. Spence is also a lefty that hits 95 on the four-seamer, 91 on the sinker. That's all he's got that's quick, though. First pitch from him. And we foul away a changeup on the outer third. Just a smidge out in front of that pitch. And it's an 0-1 count. Got my 10-game hit streak on the line here. 0-1 pitch. Up and away with a four-seamer. It's a 1-1 count after watching that one go by. Third pitch of this plate appearance. Oh, I swung at a four-seamer off the inside corner, and it's a 1-2 count for me in a hurry now. Fourth pitch of the plate appearance. Oof, about got me in the knee with that four-seamer. 2-2 the count. Come on, big guy. In the zone with it if you could. It's a dribbler back to the mound. Will it be a 1-3 putout? Yes, it will. He gets me. That's the first out in the home half of the 6th. Top of the 7th, still a 4-0 ball game. Runner on first, 2 away. Jonathan O'Neill on the mound for the Redbirds. Oscar Flores at the plate for the Marlins. And that's a deep drive to dead center field. We're going to have to rob one off of Freese's landing yet again to keep this a scoreless ball game on the Marlins side of things. And we will. That home run robbery sends us to the 7th inning stretch here in St. Louis. Don't forget your Cracker Jack. All right, bottom of the 7th, 5-0 ball game for the Redbirds out in front. 2 outs, runner on first. Frank Spence still on the pump. Can I get rid of the O-fer next to my name today? Huh, not with a late swing like that. Four-seamer on the inside corner, way too late to make contact, and it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch below the knees on the outside corner with the changeup, and I swung at that one. 0-2 the count now. 2 swings, 2 misses. Ooh, there's one in the dirt. Almost got away from the catcher, but not quite. 1-2 the count as I finally take a pitch below the knees, for crying out loud. 1-2 pitch on the way from Spence. And I went reaching for the sinker outside. There's another K next to my name. And my hit streak is going to die at 10. We'll send to the end of the game. Cardinals do take the win. But 5-0 the final score. Mitch Keller now 5-0 on the season. Not the way I wanted that to go at the plate. Not at all. 0 for 4 with 2 Ks and 2 groundouts. That is ugly. I don't even have the best batting average on the team at 363, so that's a bummer. We'll move on to game number 2, though, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Top of the first, bases loaded, nobody out. And Christian Moore at the plate for the Marlins. He's hitting .320 on the year with a 10-game hit streak. He's got a 1-2 count against Hunter Brown. Will we get a fly him out, throw him out, double play? That's the big question here. It's a fly ball into left center. Catch is made, throw goes to the plate. It's not going to be in time. And it's up the first base line to boot. It's a sac fly for Moore. And a 1-0 lead for the Marlins as they now have runners on the corners. Bottom of the first, 4-0 lead for the Marlins. I'm standing in with a .363 batting average. Robbie Snelling on the bump for them today. 2 outs, nobody on. Snelling hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 93 on the 2-seamer. First pitch from him. Low and inside with the 4-seamer taken for a ball. I'll be darned. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat from Snelling. And we foul away a changeup in my cold zone just above the knees on the inner third. 1-1 the count. Third pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a changeup on the outer third. 1-2 the count. I was too far out in front of a changeup to make contact. That's weird. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. There's one clubbed to deep left. See you later, baseball. Is that a Big Mac land? No, a little too close to center field for that. That lands in the bleachers and left, and that makes me a happy camper. 15th or 16th home run of the season. 16th homer on the year, 412-footer. And the Cardinals are now on the board. And I hate these slow-mos. Will we get the green line? That's what I'm trying to see here. So I skipped past quite a few of them this past week. No green line on that camera angle. No green line on that camera angle. So, no green line? Nope, no green line on the third camera angle even. So, what can you do? Smile a wave. Bottom of the third. It's a 4-2 ball game now. Standing in 1 for 1 after that homer earlier. Nobody out, nobody on. Robbie Snelling on the mound. And I pulled a curveball off the inside corner into the outfield. Wow. There's one dribble to short. First pitch was a curveball. And it'll be a 6-3 put out with ease for the first out here in the bottom of the third. Bottom of the fifth, I'm back at the plate again. 1 for 2 on the day. Still a 4-2 ball game. Nobody out, nobody on. Robbie Snelling still towing the rubber for Miami. First pitch of the at-bat from him. There's one to the right side. Second baseman tries to come up with it cleanly and can't. It's an infield single for me. And hey, I'll take the base hit. That'll help the old batting average out. Top of the sixth. It's a 5-4 lead for the Cardinals. Starlin Caba at the plate for the Marlins. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Let's see what he can do with a 2-2 pitch from Chris Bubich, who's now on the mound for the Cardinals. Nobody out and nobody on here in the top of the sixth. There's one into right center field. That will get down for a hit. Will he go for 2? Not if he's smart. That's a single for Caba here in the top of the sixth. Bottom half of the inning. We get a flashback to my first inning homer. Alrighty, 1 out, nobody on. Still out in front of the Marlins by a score of 5-4. Daniel Lynch is on the bump for Miami now. He hits 95 on the 4-seamer, 95 on the sinker. First pitch from this left-hander. And it's well inside and low with a slider. 1-0 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Lynch. And there's one out to deep right. Right fielder's running back. I think he's got room. Yeah, he'll make the play short of the warning track out there in right field. 2 away now in the bottom of the sixth. Top of the 7th, still a 5-4 lead for the Cardinals. Christian Moore at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day, but he does have a .318 batting average. He's had a sac fly and a walk to go on that 0 for 1 line score. 2-2 pitch on the way here from Omar Blanco with the bases empty and nobody out. It's a shot into right center field. That'll get down for a hit. We're going to throw to second, and Moore stays at first. Smart man, smart man. And bottom of the 8th, we are now tied at 5. Runner on first, nobody out. Rick Grant on the mound for the Marlins. He's another lefty that hits 96 on the 4-seamer, 92 on his 2-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner right to the hot corner there at third. Man, I've done that twice now in this live stream. Drilled it right at a third baseman where snap reflex is the only thing that saves his bacon. Man, that would have been a good one right down the line there into the corner. Oh, we're going to sim to the end of the game, and the Marlins are going to hand us another loss. Oh my gosh, 9th loss on the season for the Cardinals, as this one gets hung up on Caden Stevens. He's 0 for 2 on the year for the Redbirds. 2 for 5 day at the plate for me puts me at 2 for 9 on the series. Home run being the only real good point of my offensive output here. Let's move into the third and final game of the series, see who can win the rubber match here. I'd like to think the Cardinals could do it, but dumber things have happened. 52 ribbies still leads the National League. I'm okay with that. We start game number 3 with a boss battle challenge. We got Yuri Perez on the mound for the Marlins today. There's no score, 2 outs, nobody on. I want to get on base. Perez hits 100 on the 4-seamer. Sorry. 90 on the circle change. First pitch of the at-bat from him. And it's a swing and a miss at a slider just off the outside corner and just above the knees. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat now. And we foul away a 98-mile-an-hour 4-seamer that was at the top of the zone on the outer third. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss at a slider outside at the knees. 3 pitches, 3 swings, and there's a K next to my name. And we are goose eggs everywhere after 1 inning here in St. Louis.
Now batting.
Bottom of the third, no longer goose eggs everywhere. Cardinals are up 2-0. Runner on first, nobody out. Yuri Perez on the bump for the Marlins still. First pitch from him this time around. Will he stay pitching me outside? Let's see. Come on, bud. Yeah. 4-seamer on the outer third. Late swing and a miss from me, and it's an 0-1 count. Got a career .313 batting average. 0-1 pitch here from Perez. And we foul away a 4-seamer, also on the outer third. 0-2 the count for me in a hurry here. The 2-strike pitch. Will he go to that slider outside again? Let's see. No, he goes 4-seamer on the inner third. Late swing and the foul ball makes for an 0-2 count. I should say keeps it at an 0-2 count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat. And there's a 4-seamer off the outside corner at the knees. I still swung at it, and it's an 0-2 count. The 2-strike pitch from Perez yet again. Holy cow, that one sailed up the ladder a bit. 4-seamer way high. 1-2 the count now after finally laying off a pitch. Next one. Way inside with a 4-seamer again. Is he losing his cool with the 4-seamer? I don't know. We're looking at pitch number 7 here now that the count's back to even at 2-2. Come on, big guy. There's one shot to the shortstop. Another double play. 6, 4, and 3. That's all she wrote for base runners in this half of the inning now. As that got rid of the one we had and put 2 outs on the board. Top of the 5th, 3-1 ball game. Cardinals out in front. Starlin Caba at the plate for the Marlins. He's hitting .275, but he's 0 for 2 on the day. Runners on first and second. 1-1 pitch from Orlando Chavez, and it's a shot up the middle. It's a base hit. We're throwing to the plate. It's on the money, and it's in time. You are out, good sir. It's a single for Caba, but we get the man at the plate trying to score the run. I'm okay with that. Bottom of the 5th, 4-1 lead for the Cardinals now. Runner on first, 1 away. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day. 2 for 11 on the series. The Marlins are kicking my butt. Daniel Lynch now back out on the mound for the Marlins. He hits 95 on the four-seamer still, 95 on the sinker. First pitch from him. And we foul away a circle change just below the knees on the outer third. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. We foul away a slider just above the knees on the inner third. That's my cold zone, even against lefties. 0-2 the count. The two-strike pitch. Oh, geez, tied me up and knocks the slider low and inside. I deserve that strikeout. That was a terrible pitch to try to swing at. Oh, we move on to another dynamic challenge in the bottom of the eighth. Cardinals still leading 4-1. Cleveland Owen on the mound now for the Marlins. I'm going to go with just getting on base as I am 0 for 3 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on here. Owen is a right-hander that hits 92 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch of this at-bat. And we foul away a four-seamer at the top of the zone. 0-1 the count. I'm hitting .410 against righties, but .260 against lefties. What the heck? 0-1 pitch. And we swing and miss at a four-seamer again in the top of the zone. Who would have thought I'd missed back-to-back pitches in the top of the zone? The 0-2 pitch now from Owen. Oh, he went off speed with a changeup, had me out in front. Somehow got a piece of it and fouled it away. 0-2 still the count. Fourth pitch of the at-bat here in the bottom of the eighth. Ooh, that got away from him. Bit outside with the four-seamer. 1-2 the count. Fifth pitch of this at-bat. Got me. Curveball at the knees. Swing and a miss. Another K next to my name for the season total today. Top of the ninth. 4-1 lead for the Cardinals. Nobody out and nobody on. Kyle Teal at the plate for the Marlins. He's 0 for 3 on the day. I feel your pain. 0-2 pitch on the way here from Abner Uribe. It's a shot into right center. We'll run it down in the alley, though. One away now on the top of the ninth. And we will send to the end of the game. Looks like Uribe is going to secure the save, and he does. 15th on the year for him. So we beat the Marlins 4-1. Orlando Chavez now 7-1 on the year. Yuri Perez gets his first loss for the Marlins. He's 4-1 now. We'll take the 2 out of 3 from the visiting Marlins. That's fine by me. Another 0 for 4 at the plate with 3 strikeouts. I completed a hat trick in that one. Jeez. 2 for 13 on the series. Not spectacular at all. But the Cardinals have avoided getting loss number 10 on the season. So we're to 32-9 now. I'm going to head back to the clubhouse here, but I think that's what we're going to call it for the day on the live stream. For those of you that have been hanging out with me today, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun social media things. We will see you in a new episode tomorrow when we're going to be on the road playing the Phillies. Have a good one.